Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's reading is The Person on Your Mind. What would it be like the next time you see each other? What might happen? Okay, so we have three groups for you to choose from: Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. Please pause the video if you do need more time to choose your group, but I will see you guys in your readings. Hey, welcome. If you've chosen the first group, then this reading could be for you. The person on your mind, what might it be like the next time you see each other? So to start off with, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, and the Hangman also in reverse. So the next time you see each other, it feels like they'll tell you some truth, perhaps after a long time, or maybe keeping it to themselves for quite a while. So they'll be more decisive the next time you see them. Any walls present will start to fall. It feels like there'll be more vulnerability. For some of you, there could be more maturity as well the next time you see each other. It also feels like they will try to seek clarity from you. For some of you, they won't be hiding their feelings any longer, which could bring you guys closer together. If things haven't felt comfortable or it just hasn't been right between you guys, things could feel a lot more comfortable the next time you see each other. Maybe off because of the next time you see each other, things become more comfortable. Okay, if there has been some avoidance or hesitation, it feels like there'll be less of that as well. But what they do end up offering this next time you see each other, it could be very different from what you anticipated. And could be different from what you hoped for. They may feel like it's now or never, like they're forcing themselves to do something that maybe that they've been holding off, maybe pushing past their nerves. So there could be a sense of urgency within them the next time you see each other. So some of their actions may come across impulsive, while you might feel quite stable and calm. It seems like they're approaching the situation mentally overwhelmed. Their actions may not come across smooth or graceful, gentle, and might be a little impromptu and imperfect. It will be clear they aren't ready to give up and that they've been holding on to the past and waiting for this moment, even if it does come across a bit messy. It may also feel like any warmness or whatever kind of connection you guys had before is gone, being replaced by something that is more stable and certain. If there have if there's been any obstacles, those are also falling away. It feels like there's going to be less resistance, less fear. Uh, you guys may learn to better understand each other, maybe each other's point of view or something specific that you guys didn't understand about the other person will be much clearer the next time you see each other. But there does feel like one or both of you won't be feeling emotionally stuck. You may notice that they've changed in some way, maybe feeling like they are more mature. They may reassure you that they've let go of some part of their past. They won't seem so controlled, um, like they're letting go of control. And it also feels like there will be less longing here in this connection the next time you see each other, just because things could be coming into fruition, like things um, are becoming more grounded in reality. So it won't feel like there's this need for longing, if that makes sense. So we also have don't force it. We have you equals tight ass. On the back, it says loosen up, control freaks don't get laid, is what it says on the back. And we also have spread your wings and fly. We also have color, express your true feelings. So I'll read these four cards and then I will do these ones after. So the next time you see each other with don't force it, it may be their intention walking into the situation to not really force anything, but in order to, break through any barriers or limitations or wherever it might be, whether it's self limitation on their part or just any barriers within the relationship that you guys have, it feels like they will feel the need to force themselves, to push themselves a little bit. Um, so again, like you may notice them trying to like push past any barriers, or like they're forcing themselves to do something that they haven't been comfortable doing so far. And with the Ace of Swords coming out to clarify, it could have to do with communication. With aeroplane, spread your wings and fly. The next time you see each other, they could ask you to go out with them. They could ask you to walk with them or to travel with them. With express your true feelings. During your next meeting, they could decide to express themselves or express their feelings more honestly, but also kind of create a situation where you express your true feelings towards them. And with you equals Titus, it also feels like they'll try to be less controlling. So again, like pushing past any barriers, maybe barriers they've created for themselves. But yeah. So finally, we have emotional, we have reserved, non-competitive, we have neat, and we also have undemanding. So with non-competitive, the next time you see each other, any competitive energy, any third party energies, those could be resolved within the next meeting. The next time you see them, they could be quite emotional. They could still be quite reserved, even though they are pushing past certain, internal barriers. They could still be quite reserved, but they will be emotional as well. With neat, they could want to represent themselves or present themselves um, like in a good way. I don't know how else to say that, but they could be focused on their appearance in terms of like how you're perceiving them. So that could be like something that is going to be on their mind the next time you see them. And with undemanding, it doesn't feel like they will be it feels like they'll be undemanding when it comes to you. Like they won't. There's nothing that they're gonna like demand of you. It feels like they are gonna be quite demanding of themselves. So, but that is all I have for those of you who chose the first group. Thank you for joining me. I hope it could help, and I'm wishing you the best. Okay, please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey, welcome. I hope you guys are doing good. If you've chosen the second group, then this reading could be for you, the person on your mind. How might it be the next time you see each other? Okay, so to start off, we have Eight of Swords in reverse. No, upright, sorry. Nine of Cups upright. And the Temperance card also upright. So the next time you see each other, it feels like they'll be less stuck in their head. They might try to make you feel less anxious, but there could still be some awkwardness. They may be awkward. I don't know if it's coming from your side, but it does feel like it's coming from their side. It might not be coming from your side. But even though they'll be less stuck in their head, they may still be afraid to speak up, be honest, and share how they really feel. They'll want to speak to you, but not sure of what to say or how to start, how to act, you know. Um, they may even be afraid of what your reaction might be, and that uncertainty could worry them, but they may move past that when they see you regardless. Even though they have those fears, they may decide to put it to one side. They may feel like they're walking on eggshells. It feels like they aren't sure whether their interaction will heal them or hurt them. Um, but it feels like they want to take that risk anyway. And with the Nine of Cups being there, they could try to make it clear to you that you are the person they want, that you're like their wish fulfillment, if that makes sense. And they may try to get some clarity from you as well, see how you're feeling. For a lot of you, they may do this indirectly, like gauge how you're feeling through your actions, your body language, like what you say. So they may not do like seek this out directly. So they could also show some vulnerability as well the next time you see each other. It could be that they'll want to show you how much they've been struggling. So again, like they may not express vulnerability directly. They could do this in an indirect way. But yeah, despite an internal struggle and nerves, they'll be happy to see you, even if things aren't perfect. It feels like they'll be grateful for the moment. They may feel emotional. It may hit them how much they've missed you, missed your energy. It also feels like there will be progress, a feeling of, okay, we've come a long way. And it also feels like they'll take a lot of pride in you or be proud of something that you've done. And they may try to savor the moment. They may be more willing to compromise and meet you halfway the next time you see each other. And they may try to gain more understanding from you as well. They may try to be more affectionate, but yeah. So moving forward, we have you are loved, we have love, we have departed loved ones, and this card says you are loved again, but it says you're loved more than you ever know. So far we have three cards with a message of love. We'll see what that's about. And we also have go with the flow, and I shall read these four cards after. Okay, so with you are loved, with departed loved ones, you are loved more than you'll ever know, and with love, it pretty much has the same message. The next time you see them, they will want to make you feel loved, appreciated, seen, heard, understood, all that good stuff. And with go with the flow, it doesn't actually feel like the next time you'll see them, they'll be going with the flow. It definitely feels like they want to move forward with intentions and specific actions. It doesn't really feel like they're wanting to leave anything to chance, if that makes sense. So yeah, there could be a less of a go with the flow kind of attitude, or whatever happens happens attitude, you know. So moving forward, we have decisive. Yeah, that's so yeah, instead of like a go with the flow attitude, they will definitely be more decisive the next time you see them. We have fearless, we have worried, we have inflexible, and we also have extroverted. So it's kind of like a conflict, like with the Eight of Swords, and then you have the Nine of Cups and the Temperance card, which is such like a chill, harmonious, kind of confident energy, and then you have the Eight of Swords, which is like um, not so confident, like with limits and stuff like that. It feels like they're gonna have these fears the next time you see them, but it also feels like they're gonna push past these fears as well. So random message, but they may compliment you on being extroverted or confident, or just may compliment something else about you. So again, like there is this conflict in energy. It feels like the next time you see them, they are going to be a lot more fearless, with inflexible. It feels like they're going to be standing their ground a lot more. They're going to be a lot more decisive the next time you see them. But there is still this underlying fear that they have, and they are worried about certain things, maybe certain things that I mentioned earlier in the reading. But it feels like they're going to push past um, those worries and those fears anyway, you know? But that is all I have for those of you who chose the second group. I really do hope it could be helpful. I'm wishing you the best. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully, I'll see you again soon. Please take care. Bye. Hey, welcome. If you've chosen the third group, then this reading could be for you, the person on your mind. The next time you see each other, what might it be like? So, we have to start off the King of Pentacles upright, the Eight of Pentacles upright, and King of Swords in reverse. Okay. So the next time you see each other, they may keep things uh like professional, even if it's not like related to a work situation, but they could have like this stuck up energy to them. I don't know if I'm, for like lack of a better word, I don't know how else to describe their energy. Maybe aloof and dismissive would be a better way to describe it. Where it seems like they'll be focused on themselves. The next time you see each other, they could display their success as well. They could do this to assume control or feel superior. They may be distant and withdrawn from you. They may withdraw from you emotionally or just not be open to emotionally interacting with you. And honestly, they may just, try to avoid any kind of depth um, the next time you see them. They may try to create a power imbalance between you guys, maybe make you feel like you need to chase them or go out of your way to please them and make an effort with them. And they may do this while kind of keeping you at arm's length. Like they might make you feel like you need to serve a purpose or you've already served a purpose. So yeah, they could be quite calculated or transactional the next time you see them. They could expect you to make most of the effort, which may not be reciprocated, even if you did make most of the effort with them. So there could also be some feelings of resentment from you towards them. Or if you're going into it already feeling resentful, those feelings might grow or just continue to like, fester and be present. And yeah, there just may not be many positive changes in that area. They could be more focused on other people, maybe how they're being perceived, as opposed to the connection and being there and being present with you. They may not care about all of that the next time you see them. They may hardly acknowledge you, especially in a way that's deep or meaningful. So yeah, the interaction could leave you feeling a bit hollow. They may also hold back from giving you clarity, um, and it doesn't feel like they'll be seeking to understand you. They may not communicate openly or sincerely, and they could also be harboring some resentment towards you, but they could try to mask this as dominance um, or like feeling superior, you know, like they could be more focused on winning, like coming out on top, looking like the better person in this situation. For some of you, they could give you the silent treatment, maybe not entirely, like completely, but enough to know that they're giving you the silent treatment. Um, and yeah, they could end up weaponizing their feelings in some way. So overall, the interaction may seem emotionally one-sided. It may seem a bit confusing. Ego could get in the way, but it feels like on the surface they'll definitely try to appear structured and dominant and indifferent, you know? So moving on, we have believe what you see. We have things are going down with your job. We have bathroom. It says flush away all that no longer serves you. And we also have angel tap into your higher wisdom. And I'll leave those here and read them after. So, a bit of a random message with believe what you see. The next time you see each other, they could have assumptions, like they could have things already in their mind, maybe things that they believe, maybe what they've seen, and it feels like they'll be sticking to those judgments and perspectives of you, and it feels like they won't really be budging. But for some of you, this could also be advice for you. Believe what you see, believe what you feel in those moments when you do see this person. Like whatever your intuition is telling you, and to, yeah, to just believe what you see. Even if it's different to what they might portray or what is being portrayed in this reading, just like believe whatever your intuition is telling you. But the next time you see them, you may decide to remove what's no longer serving you. So if you feel like the situation with them is no longer in your best interest, some of you may decide to, just leave it where it is. And you may, with Angel tap into your higher wisdom, you may also decide to approach the situation um, through a place of wisdom. Like some of you are either being encouraged or you may do this anyway, and kind of leading with your intuition and leading with what you think is best for yourself, and leading with like a higher perspective with a good head on your shoulders. So on the back of shit is going down with your job, it says reevaluate, change your perspective, or quit. And with that message, like next time you see them, you may decide to lead with a higher perspective again, with wisdom, and some of you may decide to kind of call it quits on the situation, and with bathroom as well, flush away all that no longer serves you. If some of you might find the next time you see them that the situation with them isn't what's best for you, isn't serving you in a good way, and you may decide to call it quits the next time you see them. So moving on, we have bad temper, we have gentle, we have impartial, we have mischievous and rebellious. So the next time you see each other, you may decide to be rebellious. With impartial, this actually feels like advice, um, and to kind of maybe approach them or the situation with a certain indifference or impartialness. Especially because some of you, it feels like they'll be meeting you in this situation with a certain level of indifference. Um, so it feels like you're being encouraged to not give them a reaction, or to just not react in a negative way. But it also feels like the next time you see each other, they could be masking a bad temper and some type of mischievous or sneaky behavior with gentleness, with a grounded and calm kind of energy. But it feels like a lot more is going on below the surface with this person. The next time you see them, it does feel like they're going to be masking um, some of their more negative emotions or feelings. But that is all I have for those of you who chose this group. I do hope it could be helpful. I'm wishing you the best, and hopefully, I'll see you guys again soon. Please take care. Bye.